Hello everyone. So we've got some unboxings to do. Quite a few figures have come in. Does the sound okay? Just wait and see if anyone's actually joining. What have we got then? So we had some things come in that wasn't packaged up, some trades and stuff like that, some of the swaps. So we had an Undertaker Elite, came with his jacket as well. That was a nice little figure that came in, a little addition there. We also had The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, basic WrestleMania Series 1 with the jacket. Again, another great figure. We had the Shark figure there. Can't really see with the light on the box there, but there we go. Been opened and the BAF removed, but again, another good figure that will be going up. So let's go on to some of the unboxings. So let's see what we have. I believe one of these might not actually be wrestling figures. So here, we'll see. We'll open it and see. So for the first one, let's see what we got. It looks like this is wrestling figures. That's a good start. A bit of a mixed bundle. The bunny. Yep, he's in that. Oh, little James. Is it Ellsworth? Ellsworth. Basic there. I'm guessing this is quite a hard one to get. I've seen an Elite before of him. I've not seen a basic though. Maybe a more sought after one, maybe for customs and stuff. It's got a different body model than normal. Yeah, first live. Is the sound all right? Can you hear all right? I've got the mic kind of set up. I didn't end up wearing it. I just had it on the front. Hi. Yeah, it is a real wrestler. It's so there was a wrestler called Adam Rose, and he had like his gimmick was he was a party guy. He came in, he had lots of like like a house party or something, one of them type thing, like a rock star or something like that. And he had a group that followed him called the Rosebuds. And this was one of them that was dressed in the outfit. And then I think they ended up, he did fight in a match, I think. It would change who was in there and stuff, but they made a figure of it. It came in a 2-pack with Adam Rose. There we go. There's your wrestling history there. Crystal clear. Cool. Thank you. Hi, K-pop demon hunters. What are you doing? I'm just unboxing figures. So I've got 5 parcels to go through. This is the first one that's come in. Austin Theory Elite in there. That's quite a cool figure. Really reasonable price as well, this bundle. Surprised that all of this came in here. Thought I might be getting scammed, you never know. Thought I might get an empty box. That has happened to me before. We have got a Big E Elite and a Heath Slater Elite in there as well. Basic John Cena, little crutch. Evie, okay, hi Evie, you're right. World Championship title in there. Someone's jacket. Could that be Heath Slater's jacket? Did he have a jacket? This figure, anyone know? Anyone know if he had a jacket? And then some of these little figures. Seth Rollins, a Roman Reigns, and a John Cena. Can you see him? Is he there? Cool, so that was quite a good little parcel, that one. Right, we have got some more though. Let's have a look at this one. There's my little box opening tool, as you're meant to call it. It's a box opening tool. That is the world we live in now. I can't see nothing in your hand. I know, man. John Cena, you can't see him. Doesn't exist. Soon will be the case though. He's only got a few matches left. I think he's had his last match on SmackDown, and then he's done in December. And you won't see him anymore. You probably will in. Oh, this is quite a good bundle off the bat. Here we go. So, AEW, the saviour of AEW maybe at the moment. Jon Moxley, great figure. Flies out this one. I never seem to keep hold of him for long. And keeping with a bit of an AEW theme. Next figure we up there is Darby Allin. There's some good figures in this bundle. Cody Rhodes, next one in there. And yep, finishing off with that AEW, that is a Kenny Omega. Some decent AEW figures there. Probably, you know, AEW figures can be hard to shift, to sell again. But these particular ones, which is kind of why I've got them in the first place in the bundle, they fly out. So if you're looking to sell some AEW figures yourself and want to know what the best ones to get, Cody Rhodes, Darby Allin, Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, yeah, they are some of the ones that do move quicker. MJF not so much. You'd think MJF would probably move out quicker as well, but no, not so much. Then we're on to the ladies. So still with the AEW figures, a Jade Cargill. She has got a Mattel figure out now, so the AEW figure kind of loses a bit of its appeal, but you know, still one to get. But the Mattel Elite version's a good figure as well that they brought out. I always forget her name. Maxine Dupree, that's it, Maxine Dupree. She's got the fingers there for the swoosh. Basic figure. Had this one in already and sold on eBay. It was quite good. Is it? I'm not really sure how you pronounce her name, but I think it's Fia Hall or Fia Hale, something like that. This is the Chase version. The other one had like a black attire. Again, moves pretty quick. Being the Chase, people want it in there. And we got the classic Bailey, well, new sort of look, just as she started going heel. And then this one's quite a harder one to get. And is this, again, the name, maybe Peyton someone. There was two of them. They were a tag team, the Lyconics. But I can't remember who this one is. So sorry for that. Which one is your favourite? Which one is your favourite? I mean, favourite is in the figures that have come in today, or in a wrestler that purposely mispronounced names. maybe that's me. Maybe that's what I could be one day. Maybe, I don't know. That's my gimmick. I just mispronounce all the figures' names, just make them up as I go. So anyway, let's move to the next bundle. What was he doing for the next one? I don't know. Yeah, no, this one. Let's go for the box. Let's go for the box. There we go. Now I need to get my officially licensed box opening tool. See what else we've got on there. Ah, okay, yeah, I remember this bundle. This is not really figures. I mean, it's to do with figures, but it's accessories. There are lots of accessories in here. Loads and loads and loads. So these are the things I actually wanted from the bundle. I thought they looked quite cool. WCW sign. SummerSlam sign. And the classic New Generation WWF sign. I know, I thought they were good, the signs. They came with like different figures and stuff. I thought, oh, I want them, they look quite cool. And then there is like a ton of additional extras. I think it's, yeah, you know, it's just additional extras, lots and lots. You know, if I just delve into one of the bags, it's just full of accessories. I think that's Carrying Crosses. Leather jacket, Angel de Garza's trousers, some other coats, vests. There's loads in here, loads of different accessories from all your John Cena's coat. There's so many in there. Sting's classic jacket. Although, is that Sting's one or is that the one when it was on or the Triple H Terminator accessory that you had? I think that's the Warlords pads there. This box is just full of stuff. So I can show you in there. It's just full of accessories. Obviously, these all will be eventually painstakingly separated out and listed. So, yeah, that's the rest of the robot that Triple H when he did the Terminator entrance at one of the WrestleManias. Yeah, you could use them for a ring play set. Yeah. Yeah, so many accessories in there. I'm not going to go for all of them. There's just loads in there. I think this was the last bundle then of like the wrestling figure stuff that I had come in. I know, yeah, you can make it is a day's work, mate. Just down for all that. And then you have to go into, wake up in the morning for the gym. Yes. Yeah, but it's worth it, I enjoy it. So this is the last one of the wrestling figure stuff. I have got another bundle after this, which I'll open if anyone wants to stay around to see it. But I think it's Star Wars figures, which I just took a punt on. I like Star Wars as well, you know, just why not? See how it goes. But okay, so in this bundle, off the bat, oh, there's a Kurt Angle stand, which is meant to make noise. Should we see if it works? Nope. Nope, doesn't work. But probably some batteries. Want me to turn it on? Nope, that doesn't work. Some batteries should sort that out. It usually does. We've got stacks of those. We've got Kurt Angle in his GM days when he was a GM on Raw. Hey, John Cena, meant to talk. Should we see if he works? Moment of truth. Come on, John Cena. Let us know what's happening. Okay, John. Thanks for that wise words of wisdom. Again, that sounds like it's a battery issue. Get a new battery in, that will sort that out. Okay, and then on to some figures. Alberto Del Rio, basic. Ah, nice. We have got Aleister Black, or Malachi Black as he was in AEW. That is an elite. His jacket. That's a nice figure to have. He's quite popular at the moment. The Warlord. So we saw his pads on that other bundle, but we've got another set of pads there. Again, that's a good figure, Warlord, especially when he's got his accessories, which I think there's even more of the accessories in there. Got a little accessories bag as well. I think maybe we've got all these accessories in there. We shall have a look. Feel free to subscribe if anyone's watching. It helps the channel. We are looking to add more and more stuff all the time to the channel. Do lots of live unboxings, etc, etc. I don't know if that's not one of his accessories. That's got to be from something else, isn't it? Maybe what's the game? Fortnite. Is that a Fortnite accessory? But this is, well, it might have been because he had some sort of stick, but this is the face mask of the Warlord. I remember in '91, him and Bulldog, WrestleMania 7. What a match. Probably, you know, to today's standards, probably a very boring match, but I remember watching that. Yeah, I mean, they had kind of a feud all through '91, him and Bulldog. Oh, and then we have got another Cody Rhodes AEW. This is the Series 4 of the Unrivaled, which is nice. Hi, Crazy Fish. How you doing? Cody Rhodes Season 4, or Season 4? Yeah, Series 4. And another Cody, I suppose, Cody Rhodes, but when he used to like face paint as Stardust, and that's a basic there. And obviously the little other accessories that came. We've got a couple of belts in there. John Cena jersey. Might be a Jax one actually, rather than a Mattel. That's cool. And the AEW Championship. And the SmackDown Tag Championship, I think that is. Okay. So that is it from the wrestling figures stuff. How's everyone enjoying their Friday night? Hi, Oscar. Everyone having a fun time? Anyone got any decent figures out there that they got recently? I've just got the one more then to open. Hi everyone, hi Random Schultz, great name, Random Schultz. So that's, you know, I mean, it's just a. I thought I was working tomorrow. Thanks for the good news. You're not working tomorrow, no? Yeah, no, you don't have to work. Yeah, no work for anyone. No one needs to work. Just like your why. Oh, t-shirt. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's got like kind of the classic wrestlers on it. $1 Million Man, Hogan, Andre, or as someone I know once tried to point out, it's Noel Edmonds, which if you're not English, you might not get that reference, but they thought that was Noel Edmonds that I had randomly with a group of wrestlers on my t-shirt. Ah, bearded ginger. Ah, you are working tomorrow. Yeah, you know, you could always just phone in sick. You know, it's not like anyone would know that you. No, I'm not promoting that. I'm not promoting that. Yeah, no Edmonds. Yeah, there we go. People know him for the Deal or No Deal. For me, back in the day, though, it was Noel's house party that I first saw him on with Mr. Blobby. I don't think your manager could cover for you. I don't think that's. I think he's probably busy doing better things. Who knows, eh? I do remember Funhouse. Prizes to be won. Yes, I do remember that. I always wanted to go on that as a kid. Like I always wanted to do Funhouse, but you know the reality of it was I was never actually going to go on it. I don't even know how you'd go on them things. Like where did they go to do them kind of stuff? But it looked so much fun. Yeah, the go-karts at the end, 100%. It's like the funnest thing in the world, isn't it? But in fact, they should do an adult version of Funhouse now, where you know, just like you have the soft play things for the kids. Just do an adult fun house, replicate that, make it a bit bigger, and that's a money making idea right there. And to all those of you who don't know what a fun house is, yeah, I've seen, like, you know, clips of that sort of stuff. Your manager sounds like a legend, to be fair, but I've heard clips of, I've seen clips of some of those Japanese games and stuff. They're, yeah, crazy, some of them. There's a lot of bubble wrap, forever bubble wrap. But like I said, this isn't, if you're waiting for wrestling stuff, I apologise, this isn't going to be wrestling things. This was just a bundle that I call taking a punt on. Just, if I see a bundle and it's a good price of something figure wise, and I said I used to have Star Wars figures back in the day. An RKO, was it out of nowhere? Was it out of nowhere? That's the real question. Did you know it was happening, or did they just catch you with it? Just a tiny little Star Wars, and there's loads of them. Tiny. I don't remember them being this small. They are tiny. Does anyone collect the Star Wars figures? Always thought they were bigger than this, but maybe little BB-8. C-3PO. Tiny little Yoda. Not sure of his name, but he's in the is it Rogue One? He's in. Yeah, lots and lots of figures. I thought these were bigger, you know. Am I just imagining things, or can someone tell me? I thought these were bigger than this. Am I imagining this? Are these the size that they've always been? Or are they just like a newer series of ones they've brought out that are really small? Like when you think of the Power of the Force figures, that seems like tiny. Like this size, this obviously is some other figure, I don't think this is Star Wars. But this is the size I remember the Power of the Force being, not like this. Although these aren't Power of the Force figures, but I don't know. I'm so confused. Obviously it was out of nowhere, yeah. Of course, it's got to be out of nowhere. I'm 36. Yeah, I've got a 5-year-old and I am beaten up on the regular. I completely understand where you're coming from on that. I don't think these are the figures I thought they were going to be. But nonetheless, they are figures. And we'll do something with them. It was a good price. We got a good bundle on there. They just seem so tiny. I mean, I've got small hands and they're tiny. Yeah, so anyway, that is it for the unboxings, so to speak. Anyone want to talk about anything? Anyone got any questions on anything? I mean, mainly my thing is wrestling figure related stuff. You know, feel free to fire away. I've got a few minutes still before I need to shoot off. because I have an important meeting with a Terry's chocolate orange. That's not a Terry's chocolate orange. It's a salted caramel one, apparently, that we got. Are they? Is that what they are? Black Series, are they? Because they're tiny, aren't they? And they look new. They don't look like the ones I remember. They look like newer figures. So maybe they are just different series, but I mean, they're cool. Whatever they are, they're cool. Favourite thing I unboxed this evening. Let's have a go back through. Quite like the AEW bundle that we got with Darby Allin. He is usually one of my favourite figures. It's just this one here. And John Moxley, maybe. Again, both of these for the same reasons, because they move out so quick, so you don't really have them for long. As soon as you get them in, you get them sorted, labelled up on the website, off they go. See you later. Okay, yeah, maybe you can do some research. You can do some research for me. Help me out. No, I'll find out. I'll find out. I mean, they don't look like they're like little fakes or whatever. They've got quite a lot of detail, so they must be something. But I just don't remember them being as small as that. Yeah, so they've all got to go in a box. If I can find a box. Hi, Film Maniac, or F1 Maniac, sorry. Is F1 on over the weekend? His knees doesn't bend. I need a box to put these in. I don't have a box. There we go. I have a box. And what's going to happen is these Star Wars figures are going to go in a box, and I'll never look at them again. I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. I thought they were going to be bigger. I thought they were going to be like Power of the Force type figures. Now I'm like questioning whether I actually got as good a deal as I did, but it doesn't matter. It's just how it is. You take a punt. You win some, you lose some. You know, worst case scenario, I won't really lose any money on them. Just sell them for the same as what I got them for. But in my head, I thought they were going to be. Oh, who's that? Droid. I thought they were going to be bigger. Oh, R2-D2. How did I miss that coming out? Look at him. All right, great. Everyone's favourite character. Is that Rose? Everyone's favourite. Old Han Solo. Look, you can just see the age in his face, but no. Oh. Oh, that's got to be Yoda's lightsaber. Look at that tiny little one. What race is next? I can't remember. I don't know. Yeah, so that should be soon. Yep. McLaren's still on top. I don't know. F1 Maniac, he knows the answers if you can help us out there. So everyone having a fun evening. I'm pretty much done for all the unpackaging. Like I said before, feel free to subscribe to the page. There probably will be more live videos coming out when I'm unboxing stuff. I've been trying to do some stuff on TikTok, some stuff on YouTube, just mixing it up a bit. But it seems to be a better following on YouTube, to be honest. It's been a better night unboxing, maybe because it was a Friday night. I don't think I've done a Friday night live before, because I usually do it up to something. But going forward, we'll be looking at doing some more live stuff. just filming live what I'm going to be doing anyway. So unboxing stuff, you know, if I'm packaging up lots of orders and stuff like that, I might as well just chuck it on. Then we can speak to each other, have a chat, see what's going on. Then everyone can get back to enjoying themselves. Yeah, so there's on the channel itself, there's lots of unboxing videos that we do. Just lots of wrestling figure related stuff. If I go out looking for figures, if you know, go to Smith's or shopping or something like that, or boot fairs or wherever, try and film that stuff when I'm opening, try and do figure reviews and some of the new stuff that we open. So it's worth giving it a follow and seeing what's going on. We are on TikTok as well. We do have a website, so it's medwaywrestle.com. You can see all the figures that we've already listed up there. And this gives you kind of a sneak peek into what is going to be coming. So at the moment we've got this stuff up, but going forwards, as we this will then be photoed, really like a proper photo, get it up on the website, you can have a look, you can buy from there. Obviously it's on eBay as well if you'd rather shop on eBay, so you can get it from everywhere. Thank you for the comments, very nice. I don't know if I'd call it charisma, it's just talking, but it's weird because you're just talking to a phone, aren't you? You know, but I suppose that's, you talk to a phone anyway, don't you, when you talk to people? But yeah, that's it. Cody Rhodes says bye. See you later, everyone. Have a good evening. Check out the website, subscribe to the page, and I don't know how I end this. I can't. What do I press? Oh yeah, look, there's an X at the top. I press that. So see you all later. Have fun. Good evening. Good night. Goodbye. I didn't work, did it? Oh no, I look stupid. Let's try again. Goodbye. Are you sure you want to end streaming?